motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker.
Welcome to throughtalks 215. I'm your host, E, with my co-host, Brown. Talk to him.
Killer, what it do, my brother?
What
Man, it's chilling,
Brown.
What's up, my brother?
Episode 30, baby.
Number 30.
Episode 30.
I get it so clap.
Brown,
Wow.
I'm super happy, bro. I thank you, first of all. Thank you for being here with me through this journey.
Oh, you're right now.
Super excited. Episode 30. We've come a long way. We want to do a lot more work because we know we have a lot of work to do, but
Yeah.
I'm very proud that we got to this point, bro.
Yeah. And it's a far point we got to, man. A lot of people, and shout out to all the podcasters that are, the ones that are starting now and the ones that are already doing their thing. This is hard work.
Yeah, it is.
This is hard work and a lot of dedication, a lot of research you have to do, So
editing,
shout out to them and stay strong, man.
strong.
Keep pushing.
Keep pushing and don't give up, because there's times that you're gonna kind of feel like, oh, is this working?
Yeah.
Are we putting enough in? And you're gonna go through your ups and downs. And I'm proud. This is episode 30, Brown. And we got if the Lord gives us the health and strength, we got a lot more to go.
Yes, sir.
I see you got that bird shit on, baby.
Bird gang, baby. You already know.
7-2, baby. 7-2.
Listen, I don't care how we get it done, as long as we get it done.
A win is a win. And I'm
win is a
glad
win.
you brought that up, because we just beat the Green Bay Packers Monday night, 10-7. You hear people complaining, bro, it's boring. Oh, it sucked. What is your thoughts? Because I have thoughts about this.
Bro.
What are you, when people talk this, excuse my French, dumb shit, even though we win, how do you feel? What do you think about
I mean, first of all, it's football, right?
Absolutely.
We have professional players, right?
on both sides?
On both sides.
It's not like we're playing high school kids.
I do understand what people want. They want bombs away. They want scores and scores. But you got to think about it. Defense.
Wins.
Both
Champions.
teams were playing their ass off on the defensive side.
And that's the way the game flows, right?
Exactly.
Sometimes you got to take what they're giving you.
Yeah.
And I'm an old school defensive guy.
Of course,
bro.
of course.
B-Doc,
Yeah.
LT, you know what I'm saying? Reggie White,
Yeah.
all these guys that we came up watching, Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate this style of football, but like you said, a lot of people can't.
Yeah.
Most people want to see 35-40.
Bro.
That's okay every once in a while. But guess what, Brown? In the playoffs, these are the type of games you need, bro.
Yeah. These are the type of games. And I mean, look at it like this. Our offensive line ain't all the way.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons.
Shut down.
Did you see him?
Yo, did he have a sack? He had some pressures, but I don't think
It's not even that. Okay, he didn't have a sack. I don't think he had a sack.
No.
But did you see the pressure that he was bringing on Jalen Hurts?
Listen, what people fail to realize is don't look at just the game. Let's look at the storyline. We beat them last year in the playoff. We beat them the first game of the season. On top of, they were the number ones haters when it comes to the touch.
Yeah.
They were the ones that were really putting the pressure on
they don't like it.
The commissioner to ban it.
Yeah.
So guess what? When the Eagles come to town, everybody wants to give us the best shot. We're the Super Bowl champs from last year.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people forget that, and not every game is going to be dominant. They gave us their best shot, and their defense showed up.
They did a hell of a job.
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
They did a hell of a job.
did a hell of a
Hats
job.
off to them. We just were the better team.
It was of course.
At the end of the
we
day.
always figure it out, man. Jalen always figures it out.
He figures it out. And for all you haters, we're 7-2, top of the division. Now we got Detroit coming up this week.
Detroit's gonna be a
that's gonna
good
be a hell of a
game. It's
game.
another night game. Is that gonna be in Philly?
That's in Philly, yeah.
Ooh.
It's gonna be
What
in
color
Philly.
they wearing? Do you know?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure. I'll be next
I hope they wear black.
Oh,
I like when they wear black
that
at night.
But it's nothing like black.
That's gangsta
Just like
shit.
my women, I like them black.
What?
I like them all. I like them brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, and Haitian.
Chocolate.
Yo, do you know anything about streamers
As far as
like you know, gamers, streamers, like Twitch streamers, like all these guys. Like I'll give you some names.
yeah, like I Show Speed,
Speed,
Casanat, Neon.
There's a couple of the fellas that I like that I watch every once in a while. One guy's name is Bossman Juan, aka Electro.
Okay.
And then there's one that I really like. His name is Janky Rondo. You ever heard of Janky Rondo?
No, never heard of him.
Janky Rondo is cool with AJ Brown.
Oh shit!
Did you hear recently what happened?
What happened?
AJ Brown was playing the game. I think they were playing Madden.
Where they were playing each other?
Oh, AJ Brown.
What you do now, AJ?
So they're playing the game. And shout out the Janky Rondo. Very, very popular kid. I'm not going to call him a kid. He's a grown man. But, you know, he's young, way younger than us.
Yeah.
He sparked up a friendship with AJ Brown. Mm-hmm. And AJ gave him a jersey. He met him in person. They streamed together. They were streaming yesterday. And as they're streaming, Janky asked AJ, how's the family? Family's fine. How's the team? He said in his words, it's a shit show, bro.
What?
He said it's a shit show, man. And then as he's playing, he says, if you have me on your fantasy team, get rid of me.
Damn.
AJ, why?
I don't know.
What's your thoughts, Brown? And the reason why I bring this up is because, yeah, they were laughing and it was a joke, but to me, you don't need to do this. I get you're not happy, AJ. I understand. You my man. We love you to death in Philly. But do you have to keep doing this, man?
I mean, do you? I really don't know because I don't know what people be on. Like sometimes people do things so people keep paying attention to them.
Yeah.
So I really don't know what's going on. Maybe he could, because I'm pretty sure the team, even the top dogs in the Eagles, they must have came up to him plenty of times.
You think? Because he keeps doing it, Brown.
But that's what I'm saying. He knows what's right and what's wrong. So he could be doing this so people could just stay on top of his, like, what's AJ gonna say next?
Well, when you say people, you mean the crowd outside?
Us.
Yeah, but that's hurting the team, bro. You know, it's not as far as what Teal, all right, when we look back to Teal was out of pocket.
Teal was crazy.
Teal was crazy. And he actually damaged the locker room.
Yeah.
I'm wondering is these antics and all this that he's doing, which is unnecessary. To me, it's childish, immature. You're a grown ass man.
You know what's crazy? I see AJ Brown to be such a humble man.
That's the point.
So I don't understand. Like he do got some smart shit he see out of his mouth all the time.
But then he acts childish, bro.
Yeah. So
you imagine Jerry Rice doing this? You can imagine the greats, Randy Moss doing this.
I can't
Even though Randy Moss has his little temper tantrum, but I guess the Twitter and the streaming, I don't mind if you do it, but why bring up business while you're doing this?
I don't know. It has to be something weird. Something weird's
Dude,
going
it's on TMZ. It's on viral. You know, the locker room. I'm not saying it's divided because they just interviewed Sirianni and he said, no, it's not a problem. He's supposed to say that.
Yeah,
he's not going to sit here and say, yo, he's a problem. He's a distraction. I don't think it's worth him doing it. Yeah. And shout out to all the streamers. I'm not coming at the streamers because they're young kids. You have a professional athlete with you. You're trying to get your streams up, which is awesome. I think he could do better, man.
And even Howie Roseman, they interviewed him the other day, and he said, "Why would I trade away an important piece of the team?"
Let me ask you this though. That's right now. If these antics continue happening, whether we win the Super Bowl this year or not, if he continues doing this, do you consider trading him at the end of the season?
No.
Damn, Brown, no.
I think they need to give him the ball. They need to involve him, bro. They're not. Listen,
I agree because Patullo sucks when it comes to the
exactly. I don't know what it is with this play caller dude, but he need to fucking go.
He needs to go.
He need to go, bro. I could go in there and call better plays than him, bro.
Brown, send Brown over there.
Hire me, bro. I could do it.
Play action.
Call me. Come on, bro. Like
he's horrible.
Patullo's
horrible.
He kept running that same game with Barkley.
Yeah.
Over and over, over and over. I didn't understand it.
I don't get it either.
I'm looking at the game. AJ Brown was open.
There was a couple times he was open, yeah.
Wide open. Like, come on, bro.
It's a shame because it seems like a lot of times when they do this, there might be a riff. And how they punish sometimes these players is not giving them the ball, and then they lose incentives. Because a lot of these contracts, there's incentives.
Yeah.
You catch them a certain amount of passes, certain amount of touchdowns. So I'm wondering, is that the reason?
I don't know. But what are your thoughts on that fourth down they went for?
Oh, my God. Why? It's unnecessary.
And then
fundamental football. You pinned them back. You kick the ball, pin them back, and make them drive the whole field.
Exactly.
We was trying to lose that game. Man.
I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it.
You know, Sirianni does. He bonehead shit sometimes, man.
Yeah.
He just does, bro.
Yeah. I didn't like that. And then they threw it to, AJ Brown. That's to me, he's one of the top receivers in the
He is, definitely.
He's just not being used the right way.
Nah, yeah, it's their fault. It's their fault that we're going through this offensively. It's a drought.
Yeah.
Think about it. With all the firepower we have, it's a disservice to the fans. I think that, the Eagles, they need to do better because guess what? It's going to get tougher, man, as we go further along, man.
Yo.
It's going to get tougher, man.
But did you see my guy Phillips?
Woo-wee. Now that...
Yeah.
On that, Jalen Phillips...
Yes, sir.
Is probably going to be the best pickup...
Yes, sir.
Since, man...
Since Bond.
Since Bond.
Bond was...
And Cooper DeJean. I mean...
Bond shocked the world.
Yeah, he did. In that style, think about it. He's in Miami. Mm-hmm. No man's land. He ain't going nowhere. And for him to come over here, and did you see the interview? They had an interview with him
before he played.
And he said, "I love the weather. I love the atmosphere."
He said it's the best thing that happened to him.
The best thing that ever happened to him. He said the competitive nature that they have, the fans, all the love that he's getting.
Yeah.
Because you went from nowhere to now. At least you have the opportunity to win something.
To go to a Super Bowl.
Well, at least the playoffs.
Let's
start with the playoffs.
At least the playoffs.
You know what I mean? Because Miami hasn't been in the playoffs I don't know how long. I want to say rest in
Marino.
peace. Yes, it's Dan Marino. I want to say rest in peace to Marshawn Keelan.
Keelan.
It's a shame what happened with that.
Yeah. Another form of mental illness, bro.
Mental illness. And I was having a conversation with somebody and they were bringing up Zaire Alexander. They brought up the other guy, Smith, that left. Mm-hmm. And he was, he was a little frustrated, but then he said, yeah, I'm talking over here, but I don't know what's going on in their head.
Yeah.
And that happens. And rest in peace to this young man, Marshawn.
Yeah. Very young.
Very young, Dallas Cowboy. Even though he's a Dallas Cowboy, let's put that to the side.
Yeah.
There's
definitely.
mental illness. He took his own life. Sometimes, Brown, we see people from the outside and everything looks great. New car, fresh, smiling, laughing. But inside, we don't know what's going on.
There's a lot of people.
It's a shame, man. 24 years old, bro.
Yep.
So it is what it is. And now that I say that, November, there's a lot of awareness. And I'm going to break down a little bit of what's awareness for November. November is Awareness Month for many causes, including Native American Heritage Month, National Diabetes Month, Lung Cancer Month, Pancreatic Cancer Month, Awareness Month. That one there, bro, people that get pancreatic cancer, usually the rates, they don't usually survive that.
Yeah.
Alzheimer's Awareness Month, National Family Caregivers Month. All right, so those are just a few of November Awareness Month. Yesterday, the day before was Veterans. Thanks to all the veterans. Shout out to all the veterans, man.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, absolutely, bro. I have a lot of family members and friends. Shout out to all the veterans that, put their life on the line for our freedoms. I wanted to shout them out, Brown.
No doubt. Of course we have.
Brown, the government might be back. They might be open. Did you see that?
When?
They talked about it and they're voting soon, I think in the next, matter of fact, today, Wednesday, on getting rid of the shutdown. Bro, I didn't realize how many people it affected, bro. How many jobs.
It's insane, man. It's insane. And you know what's crazy? People think that it's just SNAP benefits.
Oh, no.
It's way deeper than that.
Way more. It's so deep.
It's way deep.
I got an article here. I'm going to break it down. The U.S. House to vote on the bill that could end the longest ever government shutdown. Bro, this is history. This has never happened. The House on Wednesday was poised to vote on legislation that would end the longest government shutdown in U.S. history, as Democrat voiced fury that the Senate brokered compromise failed to extend expiring health care subsidies. That's why, so this is why it's so important to me. Because a lot of people that we know get these healthcare benefits, man.
Yeah.
And so that's something they need to get going. The House Speaker, Mike Johnson, had instructed lawmakers to return to Washington after keeping the chambers out of sessions for more than 50 days. All Republicans supported the measure's passage except for Rand Paul of Kentucky, along with 8 moderate members of Democrat caucus, several of whom recently reelected or serving their final term in office. The expected House voted on day 42 of the shutdown comes as hundreds of thousands Hundreds of thousands federal workers miss paychecks. Millions of Americans risk losing food assistance, and airlines warn travelers to brace for continued disruptions.
Dang.
See that, bro? That's crazy. The move would become a sign for the White House, which is looking to speed through the process should the vote succeed on Wednesday night, which is tonight. They're working on it tonight. President Donald Trump looks forward to finally ending this devastating Democrat shutdown with his signature, and we hope that signing will take place no later tonight. And so on Monday, a splinter group of Senate Democrats joined with Republicans to advance legislation that would fund the federal government through the end of January. So even though they vote for it, it's just at least to the holidays, so January.
Yeah.
So that'll be good. So people at least have a safe and happy holiday.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You know, it gets everybody
everybody going, man.
We're living in bad times right now.
Oh, right
man.
now it's tough.
It's really, really tough. Not only, you know, for us, it's tough for the world, bro. Like anywhere you look and you talk to people, even the ones who got all kind of money, man. It's
stressful.
It's really bad.
Stressful.
It's really bad.
And the toughest thing to go through, it doesn't matter if you get laid off April, May, June, July, but when you lose your pay during the holidays, that's extra. You know why? Because you've lost so many family members, right? You probably got sick family members. You got kids. How do you explain that to your kids? They're not at fault.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not saying the government's right, wrong. I'm not in there to understand the politics of it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the people that are suffering.
Yeah.
And so I hope that they get this resolved soon.
Yeah.
And the holidays are here. The best thing that you can do in life is to be able to share your earnings, the hard work you put in with your family, especially during the holidays.
Thanksgiving and Christmas is like some of the most important holidays.
Absolutely.
For families.
And you don't know if that's the last one that you're going to get with them.
Yeah. So it's always a good thing when you know, especially like Thanksgiving, and you go see your cousin you haven't seen since last Thanksgiving.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And y'all sit around, y'all talk, y'all bust it up. You start learning more new things about them. You know, all these holidays are really important. So if they're not there, can you? It's not good, man.
It's not the same. And you reflect the year that you had.
Yeah.
A lot of times I do that. Like, matter of fact, I want to congratulate me that Thanksgiving will be my 20th year anniversary. I haven't smoked weed, bro.
Wow.
And you know I was an addict.
Bro, I just lit a whole joint up.
No, that's what's up. And shout out to you. And yo, continue.
Listen.
That's what's up. I'm not mad at that. But remember, I struggled with stopping.
Yeah.
And this Thanksgiving is going to be special for me because I could look back and say, you know, I defeated that. That was something that I really struggled with, man.
And you know what's crazy, dog? On some real shit, I know you for a very long time. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, brother.
And I'm going to tell you the reason why. I saw you from when you were smoking weed and drinking alcohol and partying to who you are now. Totally different dude.
Absolutely. 100%.
Totally different guy. To me, you actually became a better version of yourself.
Oh, man. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And, you know, I smoke weed, but I smoke it at nighttime. It's kind of like my medication.
Absolutely.
It helps me with my anxiety and shit, and I go to sleep. But during the day, I don't smoke. Because when you smoke weed during the day,
makes you lazy.
You make your shit lazy. You don't have the same spark for things to do it.
Right.
The same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I appreciate that, man. Man,
proud of you, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And it wasn't easy, and I still struggle with a lot of things right now. I want to work on so many other things, and that's what life's about, trying to evolve and figure out, okay, if I did it, how can I help someone, you know, with whatever, whether it's anger, trust issues, everybody has something they need to work on.
Yeah.
None of us are perfect. And I think the holidays, back to that, you kind of reflect a little, you know, and then you say, okay, let's reset. That's what I always say. Okay, what did I do last year or this past year? What can I do different? What can I do better going into the new year? And keep it in your head. Don't tell nobody. Because a lot of times we say, oh, New Year's resolution, I want to do A, B, and C. And you tell too many people, and then they hold it to you. They say, yo, I thought you was going to lose weight.
It be April, and they like, yo, Pop, you still look fat. I thought you was hitting the gym.
Yo, I thought you listen. I thought you said you was going to stop cheating on your wife.
No more.
That's true, though, because you told too many people.
Yeah.
You want something done, keep it to yourself. That's what I did. When I started working out, I didn't tell nobody.
You know
what I'm saying? I just bust out.
I don't deal with New Year's resolutions.
Nah, me neither.
No, I don't, because I say to myself, why do I have to wait for this time to say I want to change my life and do this? I need to do this now. I shouldn't wait till
Start
New Year.
now.
Yeah, like you should start when it comes in your mind. Start then.
I tell people all the time because they say to me, oh, I want to work out. I want to hire you. And I say, that's fine. When do you want to do it? Oh, January 1st. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, you don't believe in me? Most people, the most people that start January 1st, by February, they're done.
What's most of their excuses of why they want to start in January? I'm pretty sure they tell you something.
Oh, well, if it's a woman, usually, if it's a woman, it's because of a breakup. It's because of a breakup. Okay. A lot of girls. Well, not all. There's some women that used to do it and they lost their that sexy mojo they think they need to have to be pretty or feel pretty, which you don't. If you feel like you're pretty and you're a pretty girl, you're a pretty girl. A lot of women do it after a breakup. Okay. After a divorce. A lot of guys do it because they're getting older. Yeah. And a lot of them do it too also for breakups. But most guys, they feel like, look, I'm getting older now. I gotta get it back. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, what I was talking about is, you know how some people, they go, okay, I want to start working out in January, right? And the reason why they do it is because they say Thanksgiving, Christmas, I'm going to be drinking, I'm going to be eating, I'm going to be doing all these things. So in January, it's like a fresh start. Yeah, fresh start. That's one of the reasons. But believe it or not, I don't get as many clients New Year as I used to because a lot of people, they want to try it on their own, right? And that's fine, but then they hit that wall. Yeah. They usually call me when they hit that wall. Yeah. Because I get a lot of clients that say, oh, I was doing it for 6 months, they ain't lose no weight. I was doing it for a year, I didn't see a change. And sometimes I can work with them and it works, and sometimes I might not fit what they like as a trainer, and they'll go somewhere else, and then they'll come back and say, you know what? I want to come back. So I get a lot of that. I get a lot of people that come and go. Yeah. Like my women, you know what I mean? Yeah. They come and go. Yeah. And then they come back. But listen, if anybody wants to train, anybody wants to start now, man. Yeah. Just start walking. You ain't got to do nothing crazy. And you know what? Honestly, I think having a trainer is better. Of course. You could work out. You could work out by yourself. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of videos on YouTube. Yeah. A lot of people have friends like you. I'll call you up and be like, yo, how many push-ups should I do or squats per day? And you'll tell me, right? Mm-hmm. But it's one thing when you have somebody on you. On your top. No, let me go even further. Yeah. I should become a therapist, bro. No bullshit. What do you mean? You are a therapist. Yo, bro, a great personal trainer has to know who you are as a person. And I think most trainers fail because they don't take the opportunity to get to know. Brian, I'm going to tell you, bro. I'm going to tell you this quick story. And you know the girl, but I can't say her name. One day this girl came in and I saw her in her face because I know her attitude. Yeah. I know me and her, we talked a lot. And I said, what's wrong? Nothing. What's wrong? Nothing. We started working out. Her brain was somewhere else. Horrible work. I said, all right, come on. Yeah. We left. Yeah. Sat down, brought her a cup of coffee. Yep. She broke down. Her husband was cheating on her. She wanted to hurt herself. She wanted to hurt him. You think the workout was going to help her, or the conversation I had with her was? I think the conversation was better. Papa, after the convo, she was brand new. Yeah. Me and her talked a little bit after that, and I said, listen, maybe you need to go talk to an elder, somebody from the church, maybe therapy. And she did that and got back on her feet. That's good, man. But the point I'm trying to make is, I could tell you to do 1,000 push-ups, bro. But if you having problems at home and I can't distinguish, okay, he's not being himself today, and I can't have a genuine conversation with you, what good is personal training if the mental health is not there? You lose all motivation when you're going through stuff, man. Like, you know, need somebody to like talk. I said, you could work out at home, right? You could say, I'm going to wake up this morning and I'm going to do 100 push-ups. But if you wake up in the morning time and your brain is not right, you ain't doing shit, not right. And that's you're not doing nothing. But Brown, that's what a good trainer does. A good trainer is able to pushes you. But again, have that trust that we can have a conversation. Yeah. Bro, I'm really seriously thinking, me being a health coach, the whole therapy thing, we used to always laugh about it. I'm gonna get involved with that because I like helping people with words, man. So you gonna go get a degree? We'll see. I don't want to talk about it. Remember, we'll see. I don't want to talk about it. But I'm good with people. I'm not trying to brag. But I have one little convo with somebody. I've had people say, I want to work out right now. You know what's crazy? I got that same effect on people. I got a good effect on people. That's a gift, bro. You can't. You just can't learn that. That's something that your parents gave you. Your environment kind of made you become this person that's you're able to easily interact with somebody and you're able to get their attention and then believe what you're saying. That's the key. Yeah. That's the key. It's like, you know, of course, bar stories. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Bar stories. We haven't had a bar story in a while. You know, a lot of times I go, like I said, I got a bar in the corner of my house, bro. Right. You want to shout it out? McAllen's. Shout out to McAllen's. Okay. Shout out to McAllen's.
My old head Tone, man. He's a super thorough dude. He's the owner.
Tone,
stuff
you
like
ever
that.
want to come in and have a
always,
convo?
you know what's crazy about him? He always has on Eagles football games. He has a spread of food. Free.
Nice.
Because, it's for the people who's there, go to his
What's the address? It's Hancock, right?
It's Howard and Diamond.
Howard and Diamond.
It used to be
Check
called
out the bar over there.
It used to be called Halftime.
Oh, yeah, Halftime. I remember. Right across the park, yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, I go in there a lot of times. A lot of times I don't drink. You know what I mean? I know everybody, though. So everybody wants to buy me shots. Everybody wants to buy me
You a
beers,
star.
but I
You a superstar.
I don't want it, though. I don't want it. So I'll sit down. A lot of people, they recognize me from the podcast and shit like that, and they want to talk to me. And a lot of times, bro, I sit down and have real good conversations with people.
Genuine.
Yo, you'll be like, and they always tell me, yo, bro, you have no idea what you just did to me.
Yeah.
What you did for me.
You know what? You know what I had to learn? I'm going to give you a little advice if you want to take it. And it's hard for me to do. I got to do 100 times more listening than talking.
That's true. I can tell you that from now, dog. Me personally, I'm gonna tell you, listen more, because you know what it is.
More.
You're a person that you're automatically.
I'm fast with
you're fast, you're thinking
my
in your
brain is always so, and so I gotta be able to. And I'm learning this, bro. This is something that I'm growing. I'm evolving that as I'm getting older. Now I'm like,
yeah, you have to.
And then I gotta learn when to come.
Yeah, you have to have a little more patience, especially when speaking to people, because they want to kind of finish what they're saying too, so you could understand them a little more.
Dude, I have a problem with that.
You be like,
yo, because you know why? Because I've worked in. Listen, I've worked in. When you work in an environment, in a big company where lawyers and you have these directors, head of human resources, the union, and it's cutthroat, quick. I'm too used to that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember, I was a shop.
Because you don't want to seem like the bobo. Like you want to be the guy that's on top of shit.
You gotta be fast.
No.
And
That ain't like that.
It ain't like that.
Yeah.
I've been in contract negotiations. I've been in rooms, corporate rooms, and so it's just a fast pace. But because I'm in this world now, I have to kind of put that to the side and listen a little more.
Yep.
Listen, I know when I'm wrong.
Especially like you said, if you were to get into being a therapist.
Yeah.
Therapists listen.
Oh, you gotta listen.
You have to listen. You have to understand this person before you say anything back to them, because one thing you say back to them could change everything.
Absolutely.
So you got to say the right thing back.
Carefully.
You better.
See,
but yeah, you already know, dog.
See, I like this because he ain't holding no punches.
No.
And that's what it's about. And that's what life's about. Life's about evolving and just trying to become better as you go. Not perfect, but a little bit better, bro.
Yeah.
A little bit better. Brown, let me ask you a question. If there was a possibility that you could live to 150 years old, would you do it?
That's a crazy question. Because, us as humans, we do want to live forever, especially.
I want to live forever.
You want to know something, bro? If I could, I would, especially for my child.
Yeah.
For my kids.
That's a great answer. It's a great
especially
answer.
For my kids.
And the reason why I ask is because whether this article is true or not, my sources are kind of legit. Chinese scientists are developing a drug to extend human life to 150 years. Should I continue? Should I continue here? Okay.
Yeah.
Chinese researchers are reporting developing a groundbreaking anti-aging drug that could extend human life expectancy to as much as 150 years. The experiment treatment targets cellular aging by regenerating damaged mitochondria, the powerhouse of human cell. Early trials conducted on mice and primates have shown promising results, with subjects delaying improving organ functions and longer lifespans. Scientists are now preparing for the first stages of human testing. If proven effective, the discovery could mark one of the biggest medical breakthroughs in modern history, fundamentally changing how humans experience aging and longevity. Source: South China Morning Post, Nature Aging Journal.
That's crazy.
150, bro.
But, back in the day, they used to live a long time.
I know. People don't.
You know why?
They don't believe it.
Our food, our water, our air, everything that we live with in life today is full of bullshit.
Yep. You hit it.
So the aging, it's way less than before, bro.
And they worked on the fields. You got to hunt for your food, bro.
They were physically right,
Right. And they didn't eat breakfast, though. You know, back in the day, they didn't eat breakfast.
Yeah, you don't have to eat. People think that you have to eat.
You know the story about the breakfast?
No.
That was a scheme they did to sell more food. That's what it was.
Wow.
There's a documentary, and I'll send it to you. I gotta find. I should do the research on it and do it. Breakfast started. What year it was? I think it was early 1900s.
That's
Don't
crazy.
quote me on that. But it was just a marketing scheme.
Yeah.
Before that, people didn't eat breakfast, bro.
Yeah. That's like when we used to go into what was it, health class? They would say you have to do this, that, and the third 3 times a day.
Standard American diet.
It's like, come on, bro. That's all bullshit.
You don't need to, bro.
You don't need to.
This is why a lot of like religious people, Christians, even Muslims, shout out to them. They believe in fasting.
Yeah.
That fasting is real, man.
I believe in fasting too. Like I told you, like not too long ago, I went for a checkup and the doctor says nothing wrong with you.
Yeah.
You know, he said at your age, there should be something wrong. Like the way he said it was weird. But I only eat like once a day.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the day, I drink water. I'm pretty much fasting most of my day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even, it's weird. Like, I don't even crave for food, bro.
That's good. That's because your body got used to it.
Yeah.
Your body, it gets used to the activities, whether you're moving. If you're not moving as much, it's easier to do that. But if you start working out, it's beneficial to eat a little bit more because you need a certain amount
Get a little more leaner.
Carbs, protein.
Yes, protein.
And so your energy levels.
Yeah.
I really believe depending on your activity is how you determine how much food you should get.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If you want to lose weight, man, just try to fast every once in a while.
Yeah, fasting is the way to go, bro. Eating food like that, I mean, first of all, food, your body has to digest it.
Yep.
You get tired. Now you don't even want to do shit no more.
Your level spike.
What they call that? The itis?
Yeah, the itis. It's true though.
Yeah.
And your mood swings.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't realize that the sugar and the carbs sometimes alter how you feel. So you might not think it, but you might get aggravated when you eat a certain
Yep, it gives you depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
Sugar does.
Your food, you know, you brought that up. There was a study on what sugar does to your body is kind of what heroin does to an addict.
Oh, absolutely.
I couldn't believe when I
It
read
has the
that
same
shit.
brain waves. I've seen it. Actually, sugar has more higher brain waves than the food.
Damn. And you know, when my boy just told me he wants to get on a sugar diet, we all started laughing. I said, bro, don't. I saw it on YouTube. We started cracking up. Shout out to Frank Bozak, bro. Sugar diet. Are you kidding me? Look, at the end of the day, I've said this before plenty of times. Your activity level determines the food you need and how much, right? So if you're not moving, but you're eating a whole lot, you know the end result of that, man.
Yeah.
You're just going to gain weight. And we got too many big people. What I saw a report that by 2050, it was like 56% of Americans are going to be obese, bro. Suffering from obesity.
It's bad.
56%.
And they just keep pushing these products out. They keep pushing it. Like they know what they're doing. And you know.
I know that I agree with that, but at the same time, it's your responsibility, Brownski.
It
Because
is.
we live in Philly and there's nothing but restaurants out here. But if you choose to eat the food, listen, every once in a while I want to have a pizza, cheesesteak. That's cool. But it's every once in a while. You can't make it an every week thing.
It's just hard, especially like living, you know, in the hood and stuff like that. It's what we got. We don't have.
I'm gonna challenge you on that, Brown. Because in the hood, there's still grocery stores where you could go get fruits and vegetables.
Very true. Very true.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's more options. There's more bad options.
But this is what I mean. I can go get a cheesesteak right now for $10.
I know where you're going.
Salt, pepper, ketchup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna feed myself. I'm not hungry no more.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna go to the market. I'm gonna go get some healthy shit.
$100.
We're talking about $50.
Oh, easy. Eating healthy is not.
It's
not.
It's expensive.
You don't have to be super rich to eat healthy.
No,
it is expensive.
It is expensive. So
if you do it right.
That's my point.
I got you.
It's kind of hard for people to live healthy when they really don't. They don't have it like
most
that.
people don't need to eat as much either.
But they don't know that.
They
don't know that.
You
They
know
were
now.
taught-
You
they were
know
taught-
now. All right. You know now. Me and Brown are telling you, you don't have to eat the way
Like
you eat.
you said, there's plenty of times that there's guys that they want to change their life, they lose weight, and automatically their family says, "You look sick."
Oh, I used to get that, bro.
You look sick. ¿Qué te
Brown,
pasa?
When I started working out, my family said, "¿Qué te pasa a ti?"
Yeah,
Te ves
yeah.
jalado.
It's sad, man.
And
It's
then
sad, man.
our culture, especially the Puerto Rican culture, if they see somebody llenito, oh, te ve bien, te va.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
they don't.
yeah.
And I used to fight with them all
Yeah.
the time, and they used to say, "Oh, this is what they used to say." And look, I'm not knocking them because education is key, and you're lacking education, you don't understand. So I'm not knocking you.
Yeah.
But they'll say, oh, you're trying to behave like a white person.
Yeah,
I used to hate that.
Oh, that's just
and then to
weirdest
me, it's
shit in the
so
world.
disrespectful. It's like when you run into somebody that went to
does that
school.
even mean?
And you run into somebody that went to school and got a degree, and then they say, oh, you're speaking like a white person. No, they're speaking educated.
Yeah,
and to me, that's the most disrespectful thing you can say to somebody that's trying to change.
Yeah,
and to
pure
all my
ignorance.
Latinos, because somebody está gordito and fat and big, that doesn't mean they're healthy.
No, not at all.
They're overeating. They're suffering from obesity.
Yep.
We got to get out of that, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only way to survive and to live longer.
Yeah, you want to
You
live
gotta get
long.
all that
Yo,
stuff
what
out
did
of
they
you.
say? They said the ball. I was talking to one of the bodybuilders, and the guy was an older gentleman, slim, fit, and he told the bodybuilder, he said, "Have you ever seen an 80-year-old weighing 300 pounds?"
No.
And the boss said, "Nah." He said, "Bro, as you go up further along, you gotta start losing that weight.
Yeah.
Having all that muscle is not good for your heart,
if
bro.
you think about it, even to have all that weight on your bone structure,
not
that's
good
why a lot of big people have knee problems,
Right,
elbow
for sure.
problems. You're not supposed to be that heavy, first of all.
You're not at all. No human, even if you're 7 foot, you're not supposed to be
No,
300
bro.
pounds.
No, bro.
You know what I mean? So your height determines how much you should weigh.
Yeah.
And especially your age. Like me, as I keep working out, as I get older, I'm getting lean. I want to get leaner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be a 55-year-old, 240, 250 all muscle. That's not good for the heart, bro.
Nah, not at all.
Not at all.
I don't think it is.
No, not at all, bro. Yo, I saw this study. 1 in 3 Americans struggle to do 5 push-ups, Brown.
No, man.
I'll say it again. 1 in 3 Americans struggle to do 5 push-ups,
5
bro.
push-ups?
Did you see Dame Dash recently trying to do 20?
No,
Oh
I
my
ain't see him.
God.
I ain't see him.
Struggling. He got like a good 10, 12 clean, but after that, he was dying, bro.
He started shaking and shit.
He looked like a turtle.
Damn.
Bro, he looked horrible.
He got to get it together.
Gotta get it together. Fellas, I'm telling you, start doing your push-ups, man. That gets the blood pumping, the heart pumping,
Yeah.
and guess what works?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Pop. If the blood is...
You get the blood flowing, everything start flowing.
Start flowing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
and
have
once
to.
that goes, your life, you're not too happy if that's not working properly, bro.
Yeah.
Do your push-ups, do your squats. Look, even if you can't make it to the gym, this is what I tell people. Do 10 push-ups, 10 squats a day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, even if you just do that.
Just do that.
Yeah, do that. And eventually you're going to move up.
And then the blood is going to circulate.
Yeah.
You're going to have good energy. Bro, I'm 47, bro. I'll be 48 in April.
Yeah.
I run circles around these young boys.
Bless you,
man.
brother. Bless you, brother.
Yeah, thank the Lord. And I pray that he continues to bless me. But I put the work in too, Brown. It's not that I'm saying God just bless me with health. If you bless me, I say, I'm going to work at it.
Yeah.
Give me some push-ups, people. Let me read this article. A nationwide fitness study has revealed that 1 in 3 American adults cannot complete 5 consecutive push-ups.
Wow.
Highlighting growing concern over declining physical strength and endurance. The finding reflects broader trends in sedentary lifestyle and record levels of obesity across the country. Researchers linked the decline to long work hours, more screen time, and less emphasis on physical education during childhood. That's true. The data also shows significant gender and age gaps, and younger generations showing lower fitness levels than previous ones. Health experts warn that poor upper body strength isn't just about fitness. It's tied to cardiovascular health, posture, and longevity. Even simple strength exercise, they say, could drastically improve long-term well-being. Source, CDC, American Journal of Physiology. 5 push-ups, Brown.
That's crazy.
Brown,
I'm
5.
banging out 100 in the morning.
Ooh,
Fast, bro.
Say that again.
I bang out 100 in the morning.
My man.
You know what I do? I've been taking ginger shots lately.
Yeah.
You ever take a ginger
I
shot?
never took a ginger shot.
Yo, bro, look into the benefits of ginger
Yeah, I'm gonna
shots.
check
bro.
that out,
I've been
man.
making my own ginger shots.
Is that with tea? You make
No, it's basically like you take the real ginger root.
Okay.
Right? You grind it up. I put turmeric in it.
Nice.
I put oranges in it.
Oh, damn.
I put cayenne pepper. 'Cause
Cayenne pepper?
Cayenne pepper gets the blood flowing.
Oh, yeah, you know that. Yeah, you know about that.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yo, is that true?
No, it is. But cayenne pepper, if you don't use cayenne pepper when you use turmeric, basically cayenne pepper, it starts it up.
Okay.
Because without any type of like pepper, black pepper or cayenne pepper, the turmeric won't work.
Wow. So you gotta have it
to.
together. So you like a
basically-
chemist. You be home doing
It
all types of
activates
shit.
it. It activates
Oh,
it. So
shit.
so what I do is I take my shot early I don't eat nothing. I'll take my shot early in the morning, take a sip of water, and then I walk around real fast, boom, and start banging them Jones out.
Yeah, and you hold up, but that's like kind of a natural pre-workout, bro.
Yeah, I bang them out early.
And you get energy out of that?
Yo, you got to look up the benefits behind it, and I'm telling this to everybody.
You know what? We're doing that this week.
Yo, bro, if you want, bro, I'll make you some.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll make you some, bro. No lie, bro. You feel this spike, this in your body, and it gets you ready. No lie, I don't even
so
make
should
this shit
I
up.
take that before I go on a date?
You could. I mean, I would just take it every morning, bro, just to start your day off with that.
I gotta do it
Because
I bang out my abs sometimes. Sometimes I get up in the morning. If I get up a little earlier than usual, I say, let me do some abs, do some push-ups, and that gets my day going. I'm gonna try that out. I need the ingredients.
Look, I always tell people this. Don't let me tell you anything. If I say something to you, you ain't got to do it. Just look up the benefits of it, and then you're gonna be like, "Yo, Brown, I'm down with that." And like I said, if you need me, bro, I got you.
Let's do that.
I'll make your first dose for you, bro.
Yeah, on the house, baby.
On the house. We
gotta give it a name. We gotta get brown shot. The brown
ginger shot.
The ginger shot
gets the blood flowing.
Get the blood flowing.
Yes,
Brown.
Sir. Yo,
talk to me, Brownski.
Shakar Stevenson.
Ooh, and
Teofimo Lopez.
I like it.
What do you think about that, brother?
I like it. I'm excited because finally this is a fight. It's gonna be a chess match.
Yeah,
they're both real,
real good.
Agile. They throw a lot of punch, even though Shakur does get criticized for being boring. But just like we spoke about football and defense, in boxing, the sweet science is about hitting and not getting hit. I like this style of a fight. I enjoy this. That's why I love Mayweather, because I love that chess match. I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Who wins this?
Okay. All right. So I think that Teofimo can win, but I don't think he will win. I think he has a shot if Shakur doesn't protect himself, and Shakur has to be real careful with the dirty shit. Because Teofimo's known for doing a lot of dirty shit that only boxers know. But I think scorecard, take it to the 12th round, win by points. I think Shakur will beat him. I
got Teo.
You like Teo?
I got Teo. I'm gonna tell you why. Shakur, I'm a big fan of Shakur.
Love Shakur. Shout out to Jersey.
But Teo's he's a different boxer.
Okay, so
he's very explosive.
So you think he'll beat him by hurting him or by points?
I think it's gonna be by points. Because Shakur, he puts himself in the show a lot. But Teo knows how to get around that.
Teo's very crafty.
Yes, he's very crafty. He's very intelligent. He throws very awkward punches.
He does.
So he got to watch it. He can't sit back with the lazy shit on his show, what they call the Philly show. Yeah. He can't be like that with this dude because he's gonna figure him out. He already knows that about him.
The ring off. But remember, Shakur's not aggressive all the time.
That's what I mean.
You think so? Teofimo's gonna stalk him?
Yes, he's gonna stalk him, and he's gonna try to hurt him. He's gonna try to hurt him.
I don't think you can hit him though. You can't beat something you can't hit, and I think Shakur is so slick. He's not gonna hit him.
He is very slick. Don't get me wrong. Shakur is one of the best when I see as far as defense. He learned from some great people. Yeah, his defense is crazy.
Absolutely,
but Teal's explosive. So,
but the question
if you don't
remains,
hit this dude back.
Yeah, but the question remains, can Teo catch him enough to make the judges? Because I believe Shakur's the favorite. I would guess, maybe if I'm wrong. He has to be the favorite. You have to overwhelm Shakur. You have to.
But that's what I'm
make
saying.
The judges
I see it happen before.
You seen what?
Shakur Stevenson get overwhelmed, where he wasn't as great.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. So that's what I'm saying. With a guy like Teo in there, things might get a little crazy for him.
Oh, I believe it will. I believe it's going to be
challenging.
Fight. This is going to be maybe his hardest fight.
It's going to be challenging.
I don't see Teo beating him though.
Boots Ennis and Virgil.
Shout out the Boots. I'm going.
Did you see when he stepped in the ring?
Yeah, shout out Boots. What do
you think about that?
I like Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz is a dope fighter. Shout out to him. Right now he's kicking ass. He's doing his thing. But
you think Boots got that?
My problem is I'm too biased with Philly fighters. Maybe. If Boots was fighting Crawford, I will go with Crawford.
Okay.
Then I have to really say, wait a minute. But I think in this fight, Boots win.
I think Boots got this one.
I think
Boots got this one, and he has the confidence behind.
You think he could beat Crawford?
I mean that's different. That's different. That's a different weight too, right?
Yeah, I don't know where. I think because I think he would have to go to at least 154.
Did you see Benavidez saying that he wouldn't step down and fight Crawford? He was just like, I'm just gonna let him have that.
No, that's smart because it
doesn't make sense anyway.
But it doesn't make sense, and not only that, once you start fighting at this certain weight, it's tough to keep coming back down, bro. Yeah. And what people don't understand, Crawford walks around heavy.
Yeah, he walks around.
Now, would Crawford go higher than that? To me, I'm not saying he should. I'm not saying he can't or he wouldn't. He just shouldn't.
Yeah, he should.
I think where Crawford is at his...
He's good right there.
He's good right now, bro.
Right
and then what he's accomplished, I think he got maybe a couple fights just right off to the sunset.
Yeah,
don't do that.
He looks natural at that
Yeah,
weight,
don't go to Benavidez.
Yeah.
Leave that alone, broski. Leave that alone.
So
I got Shakur. All right, a little friendly bet. Let's do 50 push-ups. You got Teofimo, I got Shakur.
All right, cool.
Deal?
Got you. But what kind of pushes we doing? Diamonds?
Oh, 50 diamonds.
The
I don't even
diamonds?
think I got 50 diamonds. I'll give it to you in 10s and 15s. All right, if I practice now, I can diamonds. We could do whatever you like. That's going to be good because you got Haney's about to fight also.
Oh, yeah?
Devin Haney. I forgot the boy is about to fight. Ball's supposed to be pretty nice, but I think he's supposed to fight soon. I think it's in a couple weeks. You don't like Haney?
No.
Like
Ever
him.
since
He been trying to sue people.
that's what I don't like. Like,
why are you suing people?
You know
bro?
what? You know what it is? I don't like his father.
Yeah, talks too much.
Yeah, I don't like his father. I don't like the way he be like talking all this. Like,
conducting himself.
Let your son go in there and do what he do.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you're not in the ring, my man.
You're not in the
You're
ring.
putting pressure on him.
Yeah,
you're making these dudes want to beat him the fuck up.
Yeah, you're giving the opponents more ammunition to come at him.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm gonna beat your son up. Watch this. Like,
Yeah,
come on, man.
And, have class, man.
Yeah.
I get it when Mayweather would do it. Fighters do it. But your entourage should fall back. If you want to do a little shit talking, it's cool. When you got your dad out there talking all crazy, have a little more class. Yeah. And him suing people, to me, that's kind of lame. He tried to sue a shorty because you heard what happened?
No, I ain't hear about that.
He broke up with some girl. He spent like $300,000 on gifts. He wanted the gifts back, bro. He tried to take her to court.
No, you can't do that.
Lame can you be, bro?
You can't do that.
Can't do that, bro.
So can she take the Toto back? Cause come on, bro. Like, come on.
Right.
You know he got it in with her.
Of course, and a gift is a gift.
Like,
if I break up with a girl, whatever I bought you is yours. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you leave and you leave some of your stuff at my place, I don't know.
I'm good. I'm gonna leave that behind so you could always remember what you fucked up on.
Right.
But,
to me, a man that expects a woman to give him the stuff back that you bought, like, I don't know, that's lame. There's no way I could do
that's
it.
lame as shit.
That's like asking a girl how many guys she slept with. To me, it's lame.
Nah, you can't.
There's certain things that I think men should not do, and that's one of them.
Stupid. Why would you even?
Don't ask your look. Now a wedding. No. This I see. If you were about to get married and you spend a grip on a wedding ring and it doesn't work out, that's a different ball.
You take the wedding ring
Yeah,
back?
by law, you should be able to get that.
Okay.
I think it is a law because that's a different investment.
Yeah.
It's a wedding ring. Why should she want to keep it anyway?
Yeah.
So if you spend 20, 30, 40, 50 racks on a ring and it doesn't work, let me get that back.
Yeah, the sad part,
you might
the
have
sad
to,
part is that the ring won't be worth what you bought it for. You bought it for 30, they won't even give you 10.
Well, it depends on the quality, right?
But the diamonds, they don't count it. You know what they do, bro? They put your ring on a scale and they say this is what gold costs. They ignore the diamonds.
Yeah, true.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. I think in that case, that's something that if a man, I could see a man asking for the ring back. I could. But other gifts, nah, I don't see that. Don't do that, broski. Brown, they say that the youth is getting dumber, Brown. And this is a sad little story that I want to talk about. But any parent that's watching this, you can open your eyes. The younger generations are losing IQ. 5-point drop per generation confirmed, bro.
That's crazy.
I'm not surprised. Let me continue. New research confirms that the average IQ score has been dropping by 5 points per generation. Since the early 2000s, scientists say the trend marks the end of the long-standing Flynn effect. I don't know what that is. We're going to find out, which saw IQs rise steadily for decades. Experts point to factors such as increased screen time. That screen time is always a problem with that.
Yeah.
Changes in education and environmental toxin and the decreased problem-solving opportunities as possible contributors. While the exact cause remains debate, researchers warn that modern lifestyles could be reshaping the way younger generations think, learn, and process information. Proceedings of Natural Academy of Science is the source. Brown, when I was a young boy, you know what I used to do? I used to sit around older people, Brown.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's the ones you want to sit around. That was me. Same way. I'd rather sit around old heads. It's just a whole different conversation you have.
Absolutely. And then
it can share things to
you
you.
can share things.
Not all of them, though, because some old heads is fucking dumb.
But I remember when my dad used to come home on Friday, a lot of his coworkers used to come around. They used to sit around. They used to drink their beer and talk. And you know, I was that kid, bro.
Yeah, you
Don't
sit
lie.
around calladito.
I used to say, and they used to be like, what is he? I used to say,
Yeah. That was me. That was me with the old heads when they used to fix things. I would stay real quiet and I would stare at what they were doing. Next thing you know, I'm fixing shit myself.
Ain't that something?
Yeah. That's how you do it,
And
bro.
that's how I learned a lot of my game. I remember when we went to high school, I saw that I had a leadership role without even trying.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because I had an old soul, bro. Music. I remember my dad used to have all these old albums. Lionel Richie, Cyndi Lauper, the Bee Gees.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm talking all of them, the Beatles. And I used to sit and just listen to music with my dad. And then his friends would come over and they would shoot the shit around. And I was picking up. Picking up.
Yeah.
And then when we got older, even in high school, there was older dudes that from the block, from the neighborhood, they used to watch how they spoke, how they dressed.
Yep.
Now, you didn't agree with everything.
Nah.
Of course, like you said, there was some bum dudes. But for the most part, I would take heed with what a lot of the old heads were saying.
Yeah, of course. And a lot of times your swag and stuff comes from an old head.
Oh, absolutely.
When you pick up girls, you talk to them a certain way, you open doors for them, you take them out to the movies or take them for a ride in your car and all that. That all comes from old head.
And you know what comes from an old head too? Confidence.
Because
I remember a lot of times my old heads would say, if you're scared to offend her by the truth, don't offend her with disrespect. But if you don't have the backbone to tell her, I don't agree with that, and I think you're wrong, you're going to have a hard time with women, man. And that was so true because I would take the chance and say things to women that other guys would sugarcoat. And she'll say, "Damn, I appreciate that." Because she's pretty, you don't say this to her.
Yeah.
You got to be a man and say, all right, I might lose you for saying this, but I'm at least I have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna put it out there, and whatever happens.
Whatever happens, man. Shoot.
You know what's crazy? A lot of times they respect you more for that.
Of course, bro.
She might be like all mad or whatever, but she's gonna think about
attracted
it. She's gonna be like,
bro.
damn.
Bro, think about 95%.
He different.
Yeah, he's different. 95% of dudes, they tell girls what they want to hear.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times if I'm gonna have a conversation with you and you're not an adult enough to take what I'm constructive criticism, maybe we shouldn't be having this conversation. I want to be around people like you. You tell me, I don't agree with that. I'm going to take that in, even though I don't like it, but I'm going to take that in and let it swirl and say, oh, maybe he does have a point. Maybe she has a point. So
you think a lot of these younger guys is because like video gaming and stuff?
Well,
like
number one, I think parents baby them too much and they're not out in the world fast enough.
The vocabulary is different
The vocabulary, like, look, Brown, we was in the street at 15, 16.
Yeah.
Getting our bumps and bruises. But guess what? Those are life lessons.
Yeah.
Your IQ becomes higher when you live life. If your life is living in front of a screen, that's not reality, bro. That's not real world experiences. And I think that me and you, bro, I tried to move out of my pop's house at 17. And guess what? Fell on my face, man.
Yeah.
Because the world, the reality of the world taught me, you're not ready for this, bro.
Oh, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazier now.
Absolutely. But the world experiences that I had and me growing up, you know, learning that my IQ got better because I was having real life experiences. Life happens outside, bro.
That's why you are who you are right now.
At some point.
It's experience.
Brown, you have a conversation with a young boy, you say to yourself, what the hell is this kid?
Nah, I can't do it. I tried. Like even my like younger nephews and stuff like that, I try to talk to them and they're just everything's different now. Sometimes I feel like I'm an old head because I don't be understanding they lingo and everything, bro. And I remember when I was a young boy and the old heads would talk, I wouldn't understand what they were saying, and they would say certain things, and I'm like, I get it now.
Yeah,
I get it now. They used to look at us like we were dumb.
But I'm gonna keep it a buck, and a lot of this is the fathers. I think a lot of fathers are trying to be too cool with their kids and not really giving them the game they need. Look, you're preparing that kid to go out to the real world someday, to talk to a professor, to talk to a police officer, to talk to a superior at work, somebody senior to them, right? And so if you're not preparing them for that, they're going to struggle, man.
Yeah, that's the fathers that are around.
That they're around. There's many companies that they rather call retirees old heads to come back to work than to hire these young people.
Of course, because they're more dedicated too. They don't play around, bro. They come to work and they get shit done. They don't be on their phones. They don't be.
No, and
they're focused on.
They could take criticism.
Yeah.
That's key. When young bucks, if you can't take criticism, you're gonna have a hard time in this world, because that's what life is about. Life is about falling 5 times and getting up on that 6th time, man.
Yeah.
And so it's real, man. And so it's a shame that these kids, they're losing IQ, is because you don't have a community that you can listen to, and you got to determine, okay, Bob don't know what he's talking about, but Heck know what he's talking about. Maria, she's talking crazy. You got to decipher and say what's good and what's bad, but at least you got to have a community. I don't think they do. Their community is Twitch, TMZ.
Yeah.
And it's a shame because these kids are struggling, bro.
Yeah.
They're struggling.
You a gamer?
I used to be. Nah, not
don't play
anymore.
no more?
Every once in a while, I do get the bug to play Madden. I might turn it on, but I got so much on.
Yeah,
it's hard for me to go more than an hour on a video game.
I was a gamer back. I'm talking about Nintendo, Sega Genesis.
Atari. You have Atari?
No, I ain't had no Atari. No, I ain't have an Atari.
Well, how old are you?
I'm up there.
Okay, so anyway.
Put it like this. I'm up there.
So Atari was the first thing, the first game console
but
I had with
I
John
was Sega Genesis and Nintendo dude.
What was your game?
Well, of course, Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Of course, Duck
You ever
Hunt.
play Contra?
Contra was my shit.
Left,
What
right,
you
left,
talking
right. What
about,
was it? Left, right, up, down. What,
Select BA start.
yeah.
You get the 30 men.
Yeah, that was the shit.
Yo, and Castlevania. I used to love Castlevania.
I never really got into Castlevania.
What?
What happened was when I got into Tecmo Bowl, that was it.
Oh, okay.
Once
Tecmo Bowl was the shit.
Tecmo Bowl came in, it was all Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
Then I forgot the other football game, and then it was Madden after.
Yeah, I was actually telling you that because they say video games actually slow brain aging down.
I saw that.
About 10 years.
That's crazy.
So I'm about to go give me a PS5. I'm gonna give me a PS5
So
because
all
they
you
say
girls that shit on men for playing video games. You heard that? What was that? Say that again.
It actually sharpens the brain.
Yeah, it does.
Because you're making constant decision makings.
Quickly.
Over. So you're it's like reading a book.
Yeah.
You know when you
Probably
read
better.
a book, it sharpens your brain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it probably helps with Alzheimer's and all types of shit.
Of course. Your brain is active.
You know, I want to play, but you know what, Brown? I would love to carve up time where I could really game.
Yeah.
But when that's too much on my,
Yeah.
trying to do podcasts and working and clients is,
it's crazy.
but it's good to have for downtime, man.
Yeah.
It's good for downtime, bro.
Yes, sir.
Rosie,
Yo,
talk to me.
you cook a lot.
I love cooking. I'm not saying I'm the best.
What kind of
You want
of
me-
course you chop your food up. What do you use? Do you use wood or plastic?
Oh, wood.
Yeah.
Wood.
Yeah, because they say that bacteria dies within 3 minutes on wood.
Oh, wow.
On plastic, it multiplies.
Wow. No, I don't use no plastic.
Yeah, I don't fuck with the plastic either, because if you think about it, you're cutting your chicken onto. I'd rather put wood in my body than
Whoa,
plastic.
pause.
Yo,
Got
I need
it.
to say that pause shit, bro. I'm an old head. That's for them young boys that be thinking gay all the time.
I got it.
It's not in my brain like
but
that.
that one there, come on. Hey, yo.
All right, cool.
All right, let's take that back.
We're gonna stop all that. But yeah, I don't use the plastic.
Right. I always cut on wood.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my favorite dish. This is what I do. A piece of salmon, put it in the oven. Avocado, chop up some avocado. Sweet potatoes.
Ooh.
Some...
A lot of benefits.
Yeah, pop. Some asparagus.
Asparagus is good.
Boom, put a little bit of asparagus. I get some almonds.
Almonds is
put
good.
Some almonds in there.
Almonds is good for the brain.
Yeah, it is. I cut up a little bit of red peppers. Put a little red peppers in there. Then I grab this. It's like a mustard type sauce that goes on the.
Damn.
Yeah,
like
Pop.
a bouillon.
Yeah, like one of those jobs. Pop, that's my go-to
Damn,
meal.
Pop.
Might throw a little spinach on the side.
Chef Boyardee.
But that's my meal when I want to stay lean for dinner.
That's good.
That's my favorite meal.
Yeah, I love salmon. Salmon.
What's your favorite meal if you had to cook up? If you had to really,
you already hit it. That salmon. I love salmon. I love asparagus. I love the sweet potato, of course. Those are a combination of food that I can eat.
You
I
can throw a
eat
little
that all
shrimp
the-
in there too if you like.
Yeah, I try to stay away from the shrimp.
Yeah,
though.
the shrimp
It
has
gives you
high-
high cholesterol
yeah,
and
high
stuff like that.
cholesterol, yeah.
And they call them sea roaches. So
Yeah, true.
That kind of bothers me.
Yeah, that's a fact. Oh, you know what? Sometimes too, you get the cocktail sauce.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh,
I gotta try that.
That's my favorite genre right there. Then is what it is. So yeah, cooking is very important. I think cooking is super important for us in the hood because, like you said earlier, Brown, there's a lot of junk in the hood.
Yeah.
And I think that you know what? People say, oh, cooking is tough. It's not really that tough, man. You got to fail a little, man.
No, it's not.
It's not that tough, man.
It's like...
And there's so many YouTube Johns that show you how to
Of course, bro. Talking about that, I wanted to make Brussels sprouts the other day. But I wanted them to be like, you ever ate the ones in Longhorn?
Yeah, the crispy donuts.
Oh my God. So I said I needed to be like that. My guy. I went on TikTok
and learn.
I put Brussels sprouts, and for some reason they said Brussels sprouts the white way, Brussels sprouts the black way. I went the black way.
Of course.
And bro,
which other way would you go?
Bro, when I tell you that,
yo,
with the honey and the you know, you got to use, of course, the salt, pepper, and all that. You have to dry them a certain way. Okay. And when I tell you they came out crispy, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Vinaigrette.
Oh.
You got to use vinaigrette.
I go to this place on Spring Garden, a great restaurant. They made it was what's the name of it? It was a firehouse.
Ooh.
What's it called? And they made it into a restaurant. Damn, what's the name of it?
That's crazy. That's dope. That's dope.
It's like on 22nd and Fairmount. Shit. That place is, and they do that. They do the Brussels sprouts like that. Dope ass spot. If I remember the name, I'll give it to you. But that's one of my favorites. I think it got good steak too. I'm a steak guy, so I love steak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Yeah. Cook at home, people. Stop ordering out. Cook at home. Cook at home.
Yo,
man, talk to me.
They say you don't drown by falling in water. You drown by staying in it.
Ooh, we say that again, Brownski.
You don't drown by falling in water. You drown by staying.
So you want to get technical and tell me what exactly that means, man?
It means if you fall into a situation, if you stay in that situation, you done. You gotta know how to get out of it.
Yeah, whether it's a relationship,
whatever it is.
Damn, that's good. That's good.
You have to get yourself out of it.
You gotta get, and you know, sometimes we stay stuck in these situations because we're familiar with it. And we have all done it. I've done it plenty of times. And you say to yourself, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
And because you decided to stay in there, you hurt yourself.
Yeah, sometimes you got to really pull yourself together to pull yourself out of situations, you know, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in a job, whether you're in a situation.
Neighborhood.
You know, you go into a bar or a club or anything and you see a situation where these guys are about to fight and all that, and you stay there.
Right. I got a question for you. You ready?
Let me know.
We had a conversation, and shout out to my folks. I can't say his name. He didn't want me to say his name. I invite you out. I say, Brown, we're going to go out. We're going to go out to watch. I wouldn't do this, but hypothetical. We're going to go out to watch the game. And there's going to be 6, 7 guys. Now, out of that 6, 7 guys, we all work together. You don't get along with 4. Do you think it's a girl way or it's a chick style to say, well, who's going? And when you find out who's going, you say, nah, I'm not going because I don't fuck with them. Or do you feel like, no, that's the right way to do things? That find out who's going to be at the party and decide whether you want to go. Is that a girl thing, or should guys just say, no, I'm a man, I'm going to go hang out with the guys, even though you got 3 or 4 dudes in that crowd that don't fuck with you?
I mean, I go to fuck with you.
Right.
So if I go, like I said, I've been in that situation plenty of times where I go somewhere and let's say 2 guys invite me out. I go with them, but then they end up being with these 3 other guys. I'm come here to talk to you. Yeah. I'm cool with them. As long as they stay out my motherfucking lane, dog, we all good. I ain't got to say shit to you. I ain't got to say none of that. We ain't even got to talk. You ain't got to worry about me buying you a shot. You ain't even got to buy me one because I don't want it.
Right.
I don't want it. Yeah. So don't send it over.
Yeah. So that's the situation. So the situation was that where we work at, we was going to go to a Sixers game.
Okay.
A group of guys. But a lot of the guys don't bang. Like, the invite was so big that some of the guys were like, well, who's going? I'm not going because I don't bang with ball. I don't fuck with ball. Da-da-da-da-da. And so me and my man were having this conversation, and he said, all these guys don't want to hang out for petty shit. But my answer to him was, yeah, but it might not be petty for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, 2 people that have a disagreement, you might see from the side and say, oh, that's petty. But to them, it might not be petty.
Yeah.
So I understand both sides.
Yeah, in a situation like that, I mean, you talking about going to a Sixers game and stuff like that. In a situation like that, I think it's cool if these guys talk it out. Before.
I'm glad you said that.
And they decide, do I want to be with around you tonight? Right,
because this is what I said. I said
it's uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable, and let's take it to the further situation. What if, and there's a possibility, what if it jumps off where these guys, they go at each other.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, well, that's unlikely." It is unlikely.
It is
but
unlikely.
at the same time, if you got a group of guys that don't fuck with another group of guys, who's to say that? Okay, I got the opportunity.
Yeah.
Not at work. Let me go at them.
Yeah.
And those are the things that you want to avoid. So I see both sides.
Yeah.
I think men should say, "Look, let's just go hang out." But if there's some bad blood, it's tricky, man.
It all depends on the situation, man.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it depends on how high the heat is.
Yeah.
Like if it was some nut money shit, whatever, and it ain't that important, cool. But if it's females involved and stuff like that, you know,
it could be serious.
it's serious.
Serious.
You know, if you did something to one of my family members, I can't be around you, bro.
Yeah.
Like you know,
So it
it's
depends
certain.
on-
It depends on situations. You know.
Yeah,
what I'm
you're right.
saying?
That's a good
You had a
one.
disagreement about if you're a Cowboys fan and I'm an
Right.
Eagles
Yeah,
fan.
that's stupid shit.
We can hang out, bro.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just
Yeah.
don't bring your bum ass team, and we good. That's all I'm saying.
You're right.
But you know, besides that, man, it all depends on the situation you're in. And sometimes you don't even want to put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, true.
You could be the bigger guy that's gonna say, "I ain't worried about
Right,
it."
right.
But then you got to think about, do you really want to be around him?
Yeah, do you want that? It's uncomfortable.
You're not worried about him, but do you really want to be around him? You know what I'm saying?
Look, you're spending your hard-earned money. You're out on a Saturday night. You want to be around people that you love to be around.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
I mean, let me ask you a question, because we're talking about friends, right? What would you do and how would you feel, right? You go somewhere with, let's say you start talking to a girl. You take her out somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of your friends walks in. He sees you with this female. Now he acts like he doesn't want to say hi to you. Not only does he not want to say hi to you, but he knows the chick and he don't want to say hi to her. Right? Cool.
Interesting.
No problem. Sits down, gets up, walks out the bar. When you feel like something's going on there?
Yes. Hold on. Wait a second. Now, did you guys make eye contact? He officially saw you?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. My brain quickly thinking him and that girl had something going on. Yeah.
So that happens. You question the female, what's going on, whatever. Nothing.
She's not gonna say nothing.
I didn't even know it was like that, right? So cool. You see the guy again, same shit. But this time,
lame behavior.
But this time is, what's up, dog? Everything good? Ba. Okay.
But you're not around the girl.
You're not around the girl, right? Cool. He knows that you're in a situation with the broad, right? Now, how would you feel if this guy that calls himself your friend keeps on inboxing her?
Oh, wow.
Giving her,
that's lame behavior.
you understand what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I can't fuck with niggas like that.
Nah, not at all. Now he gets the cold shoulder. I
can't fuck with niggas
I won't
like
approach him about it because fellas never approach a man over a chick, unless you can prove that he's hounding her and she done told him, "Yo, stop." You got to prove that. You got to prove that she's not giving him attention.
Yeah.
That's lame behavior. He's a sucker to me.
Yeah. I can't fuck.
I'll give him the cold shoulder.
I can't fuck with niggas.
Yeah, I'll give him the cold
I can't.
shoulder.
I push him to the
It's too
side.
yeah. Dudes are funny when it comes to girls.
I can't trust
man.
you, bro.
Yeah, you can't trust you. When it comes to women, men just are lame. To me, this is my opinion. 90 to 95% of men are lame when it comes to girls because their egos get in the way, their pride, and they can't see another man with a chick they dealt with.
Yeah.
Me
that they have interest in.
Or have interest. I salute. Yeah. I've always been that type.
Yeah.
I've always been the type, okay, you got it right now. It's your turn.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
She's not
like,
yours.
If I
It's just
walk
your
into
turn.
somewhere and I see you with a female,
that's what's up. Hey, go get that.
I'm going to be like, yo, that's E-John.
That's what's
I'm
up.
not going to inbox her behind you or none of that. That's
girls
weird,
out here.
bro.
That's lame, Pop. That's lame. Again, Pop, look, when we talked about being around old heads, that's the one thing old heads always taught you. There's too many of them. You got to have an abundance mindset. That doesn't mean you're the hottest thing on the planet, but you better in your heart feel like you can bounce back from a relationship, a breakup, a marriage. You can always bounce back. Listen, it's too many of them. I always had problems because a lot of the fellas used to get mad at me over girls, but I used to always say, Brown, she's not yours. It's just your turn.
Of course. Of course, that's how it is.
It is what it is.
That's how everything was built, man.
Yo, no sucker shit.
Talking about that, they say, this is for couples.
My favorite subject.
Hugging and cuddling kills depression, relieves anxiety, and strengthens the immune system.
Ow! I think busting a nut does that too. So yeah, we can huddle, cuddle, kiss, huddle, but let's get it on.
That's funny shit.
No, that's true.
Yo, bro.
That's true.
You been watching the Sixers?
Man, the Sixers, man, we might make the playoffs and do some damage this year, Brownski.
The Sixers is doing good, man.
Balling.
Joel Embiid.
He might be hurt again.
Who?
Joel, they said. He's dinged up.
But do you think we should try to get rid of him?
Yes.
Why? Why do you think we should get rid of him?
I think that if we could get some from him, for him, yes, let's get rid of him.
I think he deserves to be here because Joel Embiid did a lot for this city. And he didn't have nobody to help him.
True, but Brown, he's injury prone. He's getting older.
He's a big body.
Yeah, it seems like he's slowing down the squad. I think this is the last year. I would try to get rid of him.
They are playing different.
Yeah, I think keep him this year. See how we do. If he can improve on staying available, keep him. If not, let's get rid of him.
Who do you rather get rid of faster, him or Paul George?
Put them in one package. Send them both. No, I think. That's a great
trade them off for a pincho and a limbe. Give me a
trade
pincho
them
and a
off,
limbe.
man. I think I'm just tired, Brown. I'm tired. I think that there's a new generation coming in with these young boys.
Yeah, they balling.
They balling. I think he's slowing them down. If he could come in a limited role, all right, keep him. If not, get rid of him.
I don't think he's gonna be able to.
Get rid of him.
He's already banged up. He's already, his injuries is too much, and he's afraid to get injured again. So he's gonna play totally different.
Yeah, enough is enough, bro.
Yeah.
Brown, this was episode 30, Brown.
Number 30.
I'm excited. This was such a good episode.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank everybody for joining us. Thank you. And we're going to have a lot more. I have a lot of interviews coming on. Brown, we got some more people coming on. We can't say names. I want to thank the people that were here before, and the people that are going to come on. Me and Brown are going to set up a party. We don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
But we're going to have a party, and we want to invite everybody.
It's going to be a private one.
It's going to be a private one.
It's not going to be like, it's going to be a private party.
Yeah, it's going to be invite only.
Invite only. Hopefully Gillian Wild will pop up.
Yeah. But if you want to get involved and you want to help out, and you want to say, look, I want to help out, y'all. I want to donate. I want to be there.
Yeah.
You got to be.
Yeah, we all for that.
And we want positivity. Yeah. No negative shit, bro. No negative shit. Brown, give your last words to the people.
You want to know something, man? Today, my last words is going to be different. Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm always stay humble, stay safe. But I want to give a shout out to all autistic parents in the world.
Yes, sir.
It's very, very challenging to be a father or a mother to an autistic child. It takes a lot of patience.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of love, understanding. But one thing I want to say is never stop pushing and supporting your child.
Yes, sir.
God gave us these children so we can take care of them the right way. God trusts us with these children so we can take care of them the right way. That's why they belong to us.
My man, and that's evolution. Because for him to talk like that, the man I knew back in the day, him talk like that, Brown, I give you a lot of props for that.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe, like, and leave a comment.
Number 30.
Next time, episode 30, Thorough Talks 215, baby. Late. Peace. Yes, sir.